Daniel, it's great to be back with you in the EOL webcast studio. How are you today?
I'm great, Lindsay. Excited to learn more about today's strength, learner. Learner is my number 10. Where's learner for you, Lindsay?
Daniel, learner is my number 6. I love my learner strength. Let's dig into what learner looks like at Emmett O'Neal Library. Daniel, I bet this won't surprise you. 24 folks at the library have learner in their top 10. Learner is red, or a strategic thinking theme. Daniel, do you recall which theme was most prevalent in the library?
That would be input, Lindsay, which is another strategic thinking theme. Input and learner are very similar, but where input says, I want to gather information, learner says, I didn't know that yesterday, and now I know it today.
So, no surprise that the library is high in both of those strengths. We are, after all, a palace of lifelong learning. I mean, you love learning about ancient civilizations, but just this week you posted about how much you enjoyed learning about a baseball team, right?
Yes, exactly, Lindsay. That's another thing about learner. Newness and variety are very important. Mastery, not as much as the journey and process of learning itself.
So that explains why I have tried literally every hobby from ukulele to pottery. I finally learned not to invest heavily in those kinds of things because after that first blush of learning, I'm ready to move on to the next thing. My hobby, attention deficit disorder, is probably because focus is my number 21.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I think one of the reasons why I love learning about ancient civilizations is because context is my number one. I mean, after all, how can you explain the French Revolution without going all the way back to Sumeria?
I'll take your word for it, Daniel. Wow, so that means that everyone's learner might be completely different depending on what other dominant strengths they have. Like Viridiana, she has learner as number 1 and achiever as number 2. She really needs to learn things that move her towards accomplishing tasks.
And actually, achiever is the most common trait to show up with learner. And you know what else, Lindsay?
What, Daniel?
Hundreds of learners walk through our doors every day. Students of all ages, seniors looking to continue their learning, anyone looking to pick up a new craft or find new concepts and cultures to explore.
Wouldn't it be great if all of our patrons had to take the Gallup Strengths Assessment? And then we could put all of their top 10s in the patron record?
how many waivers would they have to sign to release that sensitive, crucial personal information? We would be in a new realm of PCI compliance.
Yes, Daniel, you're right. I think my learner went into overdrive there. But I just love the idea of learning as much as we can about our patrons.
Well, that would be a great example to share on the StrengthsFinder channel today. I can't wait to find out what everyone learns about their learner strengths.
Until next time, Daniel.